Been sent an email. This is from Susan Gowans. She just wants to find out about her daughter, and the name on her birth certificate is Scarlett Sophia Amaral Gowans. She was born at 1:50 p.m. on the 4th of the 8th, 2010. She was actually in her 10th week on the 10th of October, which doesn't really mean anything, does it?
Not too much, but what she's asking.
What can you tell Susan about her?
Well, what I can tell her about this beautiful little baby Scarlett, I mean, all babies are cute, aren't they? But this little girl is someone special. Oh, I just get a bit emotional sometimes. She is here for the people, Brendan. This little girl here is here to make a difference in the lives of the people that she will come into contact with. She's a nurturer, she's a carer, she's going to be a really good listener, she's a healer.
Right.
Okay, now you combine that's because she's a 6 life path, so she's here to say, how can I help you, what can I do for you? Now you combine that with a 3 destiny that she's got. She's also a fun-loving young at heart, so she's a bright little bubble. She's sparkles. She's here to bring joy to people's lives through her communication, the words that she says, and her creativity. She's going to be very creative, so totally encourage that side of her. Music, dancing, all the things that little girls like to do anyway, but she's going to be gifted in these areas. Now, also with her, the best way to parent her is through connection and friendship, okay? She needs to feel that bond with people and that deepness, like she belongs. Now, she's born on the 4th, so that means she needs a stable, solid foundation. She needs routine and organisation. Now, all children do, but she really thrives on this. Now, you won't need to be very hard on this little girl, Scarlett, because she's already going to be hard on herself and the way that she measures herself to a high standard. So encourage her with things like, yes, honey, you could have done better. You know, she'll be saying, oh, I could have done a better job. I should have done this. I should have done that. So, you know, you could have done a better job, but you did this and it's perfectly fine. Just do better next time, honey. It's great. Now, also because she's here for the people, with regards to parenting her, try and teach as much as you can with regards to human nature and human behaviour. Because she's here so much for people, it's about developing that understanding of people so she can help them in a deeper way sooner in life, because these young children that are through now, that are born, they're older souls, they're more evolved than we are as adults, and they are here to make a difference. We're going to pave the way. Well, these little ones, they're just going to come and implement the changes that we've set in place.
I'm sure Susan will be very happy about it. I just want to ask you, because you've got 2 children, how is it for you understanding, you know, numerology and your numbers, and I guess parenting your children, you know, and trying to provide them with, you know, like the tools you were saying that Susan in terms of parenting them. How does it work for you?
Oh, it's really helpful because it gives me that added insight as to understand who they are and why they're behaving the way they are. And so, like, my son's very strong-minded and he needs to feel like he's the boss and be in control. So I understand that sort of way to manage him. Well, my little daughter, she's really sensitive and emotional, so I know I can't really put her in timeout because it would destroy her.
Right, so you parent her
totally, I adjust the way I do things because I know what they're all about. I have that added insight.
Does that work for you, though? Does it work
Most definitely. And with regards to relationships with friends, family, everybody, because it's that
understanding
added
their numbers as well. Yeah, that's
right.
Trying to get the that connection right between them.
That understanding, because when you understand people better, you understand why they do the things they do, so you can harmonise and you can work in better with them that way.
Michelle, brilliant as always. Thank you so much for that. Have a fantastic Christmas and New Year.
Yeah, you too.
You've been great over the last few months, and I'm sure a lot of the viewers at home have enjoyed it.
Thank you, Brendan. Thank you.
And if you'd like a reading from Michelle, drop us a line at goodmorning@tvnz.co.nz with numerology in the subject line.